Hi everybody, I'm Jack. This is Raw Tropical Living. Got up early this morning and was tired of reading the news and what have you, so I decided I'd come on over to the beach. Thought we'd do a beach video this morning. This is just going to be kind of a quick one. I'm noticing, I've noticed this all the time, they'll say patience is a virtue. Well, nobody that's doing this raw vegan, raw to 4 lifestyle that comes to it seems to have any patience. All these groups that I go to and I get my feedback from, and when I say these type things, if anybody are in any of my groups, this is kind of a composite of everywhere that I go. This isn't any one place. I just kind of pull examples and put everything all together. But it's just, it's overwhelming. I see all the time. It's just basically people that aren't patient. They want to, we've abused ourselves for years and years and years, but yet everybody wants to undo that all of a sudden. You're 100 pounds overweight. How long have you been fat? Well, it's not going to go away overnight. And I think a lot of people are actually undermining their success by being so impatient with it and pushing it too much. And then when they don't get the results immediately, or they don't get the results as fast as they want, they get discouraged. And, they tend to get discouraged. They go off the rails. They're like, oh, well, screw it. This just isn't working. Or they get depressed, and then we get the old emotional eating. It seems to be there's always an excuse to always go back to bad living, but it just basically comes down to a lot of people are having unreal expectations on this lifestyle. I totally believe that a whole food plant-based lifestyle is the best way for longevity. For not just longevity and living as long as you can, but also being healthy for as long as we live. But it's not a magic pill, and it's not something that's just going to make all our problems and all the former abuse we've done in our life go away. I've said this several times before, and I do this with my yoga practice, and I did this when I started eating in a healthier way, and when I came to this high raw vegan lifestyle, I just put no expectations on it. I said, you know what, I'm just going to get healthy. I didn't give a damn about the scales. I didn't even really look in the mirror all that much. I just started educating myself. Well, first I trusted the process. First it's kind of like, I saw all the salespeople, I'm saying that metaphorically, all the people that are doing YouTube videos, all the articles I read. So first I bought the lifestyle. I was sold. I was convinced that from what I was understanding, what I was reading, what I was watching, that this was the best way to health for me, to long-term health, and to get off this whole up and down, trying this, gaining weight, losing weight, getting healthy, blah, blah, blah. So first I bought into it. I thought this was the healthiest way. As soon as I did that, I said, you know what? Screw it. I'm not going to do any of this. I'm not going to take measurements. I'm not going to do all this stuff. I'm just going to enjoy this process. I'm going to enjoy eating a lot of good food. I'm going to enjoy seeing changes in my body whenever they happen. I'm going to enjoy feeling better all the time. That was the main thing, man. I was on a high from the beginning, because it didn't take too long into this before I just started feeling a lot better. Whether it be my elimination, whether I just got real regular and I feel like my digestion is working very well, to just feeling full of energy, to my skin being clear. I never had a lot of bad skin, but I just enjoyed the feelings as they came up. I learned more. I made a lot of mistakes in the beginning. I didn't get discouraged by those mistakes. Now, possibly I didn't get discouraged because I didn't wreck my metabolism. Metabolic damage and all that. Yeah, I restricted, and I don't recommend restricting, but I lost weight restricting. So, your mileage may vary. Don't listen to all these little buzzwords and gimmicks out there. But don't restrict. Anyhow, that's not the point. It's just that I enjoyed the process all along the way. I don't know, in a way I'm preaching patience here, but in a way I don't have patience. That's why that's why a lot of you, maybe even that are watching, I heard somebody say something the other day that I've heard many times, and it just blows my mind every time I hear it. It's like, I've been doing this thing for years, trying to do raw vegan for years. Wow, you do have in certain ways, you got more patience than me, because I don't have patience with that. There's no way, I mean, you know, when it made sense to me. When something makes sense, it made sense. Like I've told you before, vegan made sense from the very beginning. Like I said, I knew as soon as I started looking into this stuff that I was vegan for life. Raw made a lot of sense right from the beginning. So I just did it, you know, and I didn't do it perfectly, and I made mistakes, and I fell sometimes, but yeah, I just couldn't see trying, picking yourself back up and doing this for 2, 3, 4 years. And the reason I think people are doing that is because they're just not doing it the right way. And now, i.e., when I say the right way, I don't know exactly what the right way is. I'm not saying there's one right way, but I think the right way, the way I'm talking about it here, is to do what I'm saying and be patient and just follow the process and just do it. Just put one foot in front of the other, for God's sake. If you were just like, forget about all this stuff, don't weigh yourself. Don't weigh yourself for the next month. Don't weigh yourself for the next 2 months. Don't think about any results. Screw results. Results don't matter. Just, okay, here's all you need to do. You want to succeed on raw to floor, raw vegan. I'm going to give you the secret, the big secret right now. The big secret is today you eat raw vegan, you eat raw till 4. You eat you eat a lot of fruit, you eat a lot of greens. You get your calories, you get plenty of hydration. You get your nutrients in there, you get a healthy amount of fat, you get a wide variety of foods. Boom. You go to bed tonight. You wake up tomorrow. Now what do you do tomorrow? You freaking repeat the day. Just the day it's like the movie Groundhog Day. You repeat. You repeat the days over and over and over. Before you know it, you've done a week of raw vegan. You've done a week raw till 4. You've done a month. You've done 6 months. You've come up on a year. And I'm going to guarantee you one thing, that 99% of the people watching this video, or that could possibly, even if 1 million people watch this video, 99% of the people wouldn't be able to do that. They wouldn't be able to trust that if they just ate this way, whichever way you're doing, raw to 4, raw vegan, if you're eating your cooked and you're eating your clean at night, I guarantee you, I don't care. Some people, everybody's body's different. That's one thing I really don't understand, is the body chemistry and all the differences and how one person can lose weight so fast. One person is slow. One person seems to detox really fast. The other one's slower. But I'll guarantee you this. It may take you longer than Joe over here, but if you eat a whole food plant-based lifestyle, and you eat a clean whole food plant-based lifestyle, you're not eating high fat, you are going to succeed. And what I mean by succeed, you're going to be healthier. And that's what it's all about. Get all the rest of this stuff out of here. Quit, you know. And on one hand, I think I don't know, it's like I'm torn. I do like planning. I do like planning. I do like setting goals. Even though I like setting goals for other people, I recommend things that I don't necessarily do. I don't set a lot of goals because I'm just kind of like, I'm just going to put my best effort into it, so it doesn't really matter what my goal is. I'm not going to work any harder. I know a lot of people agree with that. I have different psychology in my head, but for most, I say set goals. And write down. In the beginning, I didn't do this, disclaimer, but write down what you're eating every day, because then you're going to be, Tanny Raw talked about this, or she made a comment on one of my videos about how that she was just able, because when you're journaling your food and writing it down in the beginning, there's no guessing or there's no thinking about it. You're able to go back. You know, you can, and especially you can even, the longer you do it, you can go back and you can see what's working, why it's working for you, and you can adjust accordingly. But having said that, it's almost like dividing the brain. Do those things, do those practical things that are kind of focusing on a result, but also just enjoy the process. once you put your journal down, don't always be thinking about, oh, when am I gonna, I'm getting close. I'll be close to losing 30 pounds. Just enjoy the process. I like to repeat myself a lot, don't I? Maybe some of that's like some of the subliminal marketing they're doing out there where they repeat certain buzzwords over and over. But yeah, just enjoy the process. Don't be so impatient. If you failed quite a number of times on either one of these lifestyles, look back and be honest with yourself and ask yourself if some of these things I'm saying are some of the reasons you failed, because you've put too much pressure on yourself and you've tried to do too much too fast. Like I say, and I'll say this over and over, I see people that just seem to be doing gimmicks all the time, even on our lifestyle. They're doing gimmicks just like we've all done gimmicks in other diets and ways of health, or what we thought were ways of health in the past. And in the end, gimmicks are never going to work. Whether you're doing fast, feast, cleanses, all liquids, all smoothies, blah, 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 eventually, you're going to have to learn to eat a normal way. And when I say normal, you're going to have to learn to eat normal, like meals. You're going to have to sit down and eat food. You're not going to be able to drink juice, drink smoothies for the course of your whole life. So you might as well go ahead and just set your mind that you got to learn how to eat. And the quicker that you learn how to eat, the more satisfied you're going to be, because you're never going to be satisfied on the gimmicks. Anyhow, now I am definitely starting to ramble, but the takeaway from this is, like I'll say again, trust the process, and enjoy the process. This is going to work. I guarantee you. Like I say, I'm not anything special, and I know I can think of so many examples of people on YouTube, of people that are not YouTubing but have been successful with this, and they're doing exactly what I'm saying. They're just following the process, and they've incorporated this into their life. Sometimes I almost want to say the people that obsess over it the most are the least successful. So just enjoy it. Enjoy your life, enjoy what you're eating, and trust that you're going to get there. I hope this one didn't ramble too much this morning. Sometimes I'm not really fully clicking in the morning, and I'm not having coffee today, so I'm having coffee about 4 times a week now, so I'm about to get rid of that. So I'm a little fuzzy in the morning. But anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. I hope you'll subscribe to the channel, and I hope you're having a wonderful week. It's hump day. Just a couple more days and the weekend will be here. You guys are having cold weather up there, so I hope this was a good one today. Sent you a little bit of warmth. Anyhow, love you guys. Peace.